Hello, everybody. Excuse me. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to continue to read through our entire Action Bible here. So let's go ahead and jump back into it. It's going to be called A Pair of Queens. And you remember last time we learned about Daniel and the lion den and things. So now we're going to be reading on A Pair of Queens. This is based on Esher, chapter 1, verses 1 through chapter 2, verse 18. So, in the years since the Persians have conquered Babylon, the Persians' empire has become the most powerful in all the world, reaching from India to Utopia. King Xerxes now sits on the throne at Susa. To celebrate his greatness, he throws a party for his noblemen, a big, expensive, and long party. The king has been entertaining high-ranking officials for 6 months now. How much longer will this feasting go on? Until he thinks he has impressed all of his subjects with his wealth and power. Xerxes' huge party finally comes to an end. To celebrate, he throws another party, this one for his closest friends. After several days of drinking, the king begins his boasting. You know, I'm not just the richest and the strongest. I also have the most beautiful wife in the empire. You don't believe me, do you? No, that's okay. I'll prove to you. Send for the king, Vasti. Just you wait. She's stunning. Your Highness, the queen refuses to come. And rage. She's like, what? This is horrible. My wife doesn't obey my commands. My noblemen, you must help me. According to Persian law, what can I do to undo what she didn't do? After puzzling through the king's questions, one of the advisors stands up and points out that the consequences are much worse than they even realized. She has not just offended you, O king, she has brought a disaster upon all the men in the kingdom. Once women hear that Queen Vashti has disobeyed you, they will start disobeying their husbands. They'll do whatever they want. They might even talk to us. It will be chaos. Now, if I understand the king rightly, and I think I do, then the king should do what I would do, which is first announce that Vashti is no longer the queen. Then search the countryside looking for the most beautiful, young, and quiet woman in the land. You can pick out a new wife, a better wife. Then women will know not to talk back to their husbands and will have peace. And they say, brilliant, he's so right. We'll make our women respect us. After his rage and the wine wears off, King Xerxes starts to miss Vashti. Didn't he remember what she had done and what he had done? I don't have a beautiful queen anymore, and I can't bring Vashti back because I cannot undo the new law. I know that I will make you feel better. We'll bring you all the most beautiful women in the kingdom. You can pick your favorite to be your new queen, and the one you pick will be more beautiful than Vashti. The shallow king agrees. Now there is a Jewish man named Mordecai, who works in the courts of the capital city of Susa. He has a cousin named Esher. Esther's parents died when she was very young, so Mordecai has raised her like his own daughter. As she's grown up, Esther is a beautiful woman who impresses everyone she meets. When all the beautiful women in the land are brought to the king's palace, Esther is among them. Don't be afraid, you will be treated well in the palace, but don't let anyone know that you are Jewish. In the palace, the young women are brought before Haggai, the head servant in charge of making sure all the candidates are as beautiful as they can be. You girls might have been pretty enough for the pig herder, in your tiny town, but none of you is pretty enough for the new king, or for the king. At least not yet. Not until I've worked my magic. You won't even get to see the king until I've polished your looks like a jeweler polishing a beautiful gemstone. First, we're going to take the 6 months to treat your skin with the finest lotions and oils. King Xerxes can't stand the sight of pimples. Then we'll take another 6 months finding exactly the right scent of perfume for you. We'll also teach you how to apply makeup to best show off your face. Then, and only then, will you get to see the king. At that point, if the king likes you and remembers your name, you will be our next queen. But I must tell you, even after all my beauty treatments, the king has never remembered any of the candidates' names. In spite of his low opinion of the young woman, Hegaya is immediately charmed by Escher. You have grace and intelligence like none of these other girls. I am giving you 7 maids to attend to you personally. You will have the best room in the palace. Meanwhile, Mordecai has been worried about his adopted daughter. Every day he hangs around outside the walls of the harem hoping to hear news of the Escher. There he makes the friends with the guards who let him hang out near the women's section of the palace. Don't worry, everyone in the palace loves Escher. He assures them that she's alright. Finally, after 12 months, so after a whole year of trying to be beautified, he has not even seen her in a whole year. Finally, after 12 months of beauty treatments, Hegaya thinks Escher is ready to be presented to the king. Is there anything you want to bring with you, Escher? Whatever you recommend, Hegaya, I trust you. Sweet girl, just be yourself with the king. Don't be nervous. Everyone in the palace is rooting for you. If anyone can please the king and win his favor, it will be Escher. The next day, Hegaya is called before the throne. It's been 3 years, Hegaya. 3 years of your beauty treatments and Ho-Hum Village girls. And in all that time, I haven't found anyone who could compare to Vestaya. Your job is finished. Don't bother bringing me any more girls. He says, yes, your highness. Instead, bring me back that girl Escher to be my new queen. So in all that time, it took him 3 years of just bringing these women out and bringing them in. And of all of them, it's a Jewish girl. They couldn't even let anybody know that she was Jewish because, of all the ones that he could have found, it was a Jewish girl, of great beauty, that he was actually able to remember her name this time. And now she will be his new king. So we'll see where her story leads to next. Now that we're off Daniel and we're on to her story, we'll see where this continues to lead out to. God bless, take it easy, and I'll catch you guys next week.